So in module 1.7, we're going to discuss the adhesive, so you know what the active ingredients are, how it works, and what you're dealing with as well, and how to choose which glues you need. So the adhesive. So this really is rarely taught on lash extensions courses, but it's important that you understand how the adhesive cures so that you can know how to work differently if you need to. So the temperature and the humidity affect how quickly the glue cures. So this is really more important when you're dealing with Russian volume lashes. With classic lashes, the glue, it's quite forgiving really, the technique. You don't really need to do much different. So has anybody noticed, have you guys noticed the smell of Lash adhesive? It smells the same as super glue. And that's because the active ingredient is exactly the same as super glue. So it's called cyanoacrylates. So cyanoacrylates, they're a family of strong, fast-acting adhesives. So some are used for industrial purposes, medical purposes. The Lash adhesive is used for cosmetic purposes. So you need to make sure you're buying Lash glue. I know that it's not as bad anymore, but when I first trained, there was a lot of glue adhesives, that were available on eBay and stuff that were a bit suspicious, and sometimes I did suspect that they were trying to sell super glue as Lash glue. So do a bit of homework when you're ordering your Lash glue and make sure that it is from a Lash company. Just make sure that they're in line with EU regulations. Okay, so cyanoacrylates, the active ingredient in your adhesive. So it's really sensitive to temperature and humidity. So the way that cyanoacrylate cures, it actually cures because of humidity in the atmosphere. So if you were in a really dry environment, your glue would take ages to dry. If you were in a really humid environment, your glue dries a lot quicker. And also the temperature affects as well. So high temperature and high humidity, it shock dries your glue. It becomes brittle and it'll dry before you've even got a chance to apply it to the lash. If you have a little bit of an experiment as well, put your glue, apply it somewhere safe, and if you put a bit of water on your glue, it shock dries and it goes white. In fact, it turns white. So water cures glue, moisture cures the adhesive. So if you're working actually in a hair salon, you will find that it's more humid because of the blow drying and the hair dryers going off and stuff. The glue will dry a lot quicker if you're working in a salon. So you need to bear that in mind. So if you've got cooler temperatures and lower humidity, your glue takes much longer to cure. So you might find that your lash might flop to the side if you're doing classic lashes. If you're doing Russian volumes, you might notice that your fans close up because your glue's taking too long to dry. So it is. With classic lashes, it's fine. It doesn't make much difference. You might just notice your glue's behaving differently. With Russian volume, you need to change your technique, which, of course, in the Russian volume course, we cover that in a lot more detail. So if your adhesive is behaving differently, it's likely it's because of a change in your environment. So like I've just said, I didn't know I was getting to this bit. Classic lashes doesn't really make any difference. For Russian volume, you need to adjust how you work. So yeah, this section really is just to make you aware of why the glue might be behaving differently, what the active ingredient is, and how to adjust how you work.